What is up, everybody? My name is Squigga, and today I am bringing you some Are You Battling here on Pokemon Showdown. Let me start by saying I apologize if my voice sounds like hell. I am pretty sick right now, but still recording content, because what else is there to do? So, I don't know if you guys caught our last episode. You know we have a Trick Room team going on here. I will reintroduce you as we go. Let's look for a battle. Exit out of that team builder window. Ain't doing anything with that. Alright, let's see what we find here. We have Schwing the Doublade, we have Atomic Annie the Clawitzer, we have Dropkick the Hitmonlee, we have Reuniclus, we have Heavyweight the Rhyperior, and we have Boomer the Amoonguss. Reuniclus sets up our Trick Room, and pretty much everybody else takes advantage of it. So we see on the opposing team we have Durant, Tyrantrum, Alomomola, Exploud, Cresselia, and Torkoal. Huh. So I think we are going to go ahead and lead with our Stealth Rocker Heavyweight. He's going to lead with Exploud. Exploud's got to be packing that Focus Blast, right? Regardless, it's not going to OHKO us, I don't think. Oh, he has Surf. Okay. Didn't know Exploud got Surf, so he is just going to OHKO us right there. We are definitely not off to a great start here. I think our best switch-in is Dropkick, our Hitmonlee. We will most definitely outspeed. He could go into Cress here. I don't know that I want to risk him staying in and killing me by going for the knockoff, though. No, there's no way he would stay in, right? There's no way he would stay in. We're going to go for knockoff. He does go out into Cresselia, so we are going to get a critical hit knockoff, knocking off those leftovers. We do see the Life Orb damage on us. That is okay with me. Chances are he's going to switch out here. I'm comfortable getting a knockoff on whatever he brings in, though. As he does go into Torkoal, we will take off his leftovers as well. Now, Torkoal is straight fire, so we don't have anything super effective against this thing, and its defense is monstrous. So I think our best bet here is probably going out into our Clawitzer. I don't think he'll have anything. I don't think he'll have anything for Clawitzer on Torkoal, but I guess we're about to find out. I don't know much about Torkoal other than he has huge defense. So he's going to Will-O-Wisp and miss, which is fine for us. We are Choice Specs Clawitzer. I'm tempted to just go for the Scald here, but the switch into Alomomola seems so obvious. So obvious. I think we're going to Dark Pulse, because it would do a sizable chunk to Torkoal if he decided to stay in, which he doesn't. He goes out into Alomomola. Our Dark Pulse is going to do a nice 78% damage. He cannot stay in on that unless he wants to lose this Alomomola. So we are going to go ahead and Dark Pulse again. He's just going to Protect. So now he knows I'm choiced, presumably. I don't know if that's what he was scouting for or not. I mean, I would have no reason not to just Dark Pulse again regardless. So we are going to go ahead and just Dark Pulse. He goes into Cresselia to sacrifice it off. So that is a huge stall threat gone. I hate Cresselia. Cresselia is such an annoying Pokemon. I see him all the time on Battle Spot too. People just love their stall teams. So he's going to go out into Durant here. Our Dark Pulse is not going to do much to this thing. So I think our best bet is switching out. The question is into what, because I'm not 100% sure what Durant can get. I know it's got that scary hustle. But I'm not really sure. Maybe Doublade? We're going to go out into Doublade. I feel like Doublade is a fairly safe switch-in. He is just going to Hone Claws, so he gets that accuracy up. It's a cool set. Now this thing is Bug, Steel. Steel doesn't resist Ghost, but I doubt our Shadow Claw would do an awful lot to this thing regardless. I kind of want to go for a Swords Dance here, actually. I think I'm going to Swords Dance, because his Iron Head does, like, nothing. Oh my god, but it flinches us. Super annoying. We are going to go ahead and Swords Dance again. As he switches out into Torkoal, we do get a Swords Dance up. Oh my god, but I don't think we can stay here. There's no way a Shadow Sneak will kill this thing. absolutely no way a Shadow Sneak would kill this thing. He's probably just going to go for a Fire-type move to try and kill our Doublade and play it safe. So I kind of want to go back out into Clawitzer because he really didn't have anything for us last time. He's just going to Flamethrower, which is resisted. We take 15% off of that, so not too bad. Now, Alomomola is still around, but it took so much off our Dark Pulse last time, I can't imagine him being especially likely to switch it in. I think we're going to Scald. I think Scald will do an okay chunk to Alomomola regardless. He is going to go back out into Durant. Hopefully we get the burn with... Oh my god, alright. Durant is a frail Pokemon, as it turns out. And our Scald is enough to take it out. Atomic Annie is putting in work this game. Atomic Annie is, of course, named after the famous Howitzer cannon. So he goes out into Tyrantrum, who probably outspeeds us and has... I don't know what he has for us. But the fact that he went into him so quickly makes me kind of apprehensive about this. I don't want to lose Atomic Annie just because she's how I deal with Torkoal. This thing is Rock Dragon. So I think here Amoonguss seems like it's going to put in the least work, so I think I'm going to go out into Amoonguss just to see what this thing does. My Amoonguss is physically defensive, so hopefully it won't hurt us too bad. He just goes for the Dragon Claw, which does 26%. We get 6% off our Black Sludge, which is always nice. Now I feel like he could pretty safely go into Torkoal here, which would be a little bit obnoxious. I think I'm going to Foul Play. He does go out into Torkoal. So our Foul Play does 11%. Not great. I feel I've been using Atomic Annie as a pivot for so long. I feel like it's going to keep working, but I mean... I guess what can he really do to my Clawitzer anyway? What can he really do to the Clawitzer? We're going to go back out into Clawitzer. Maybe he'll pull a double here, since he's been seeing this Clawitzer pivot a lot. He does pull a double and goes out into Tyrantrum. Now, the fact that he keeps doing this makes me feel like it has something for us. I know it doesn't learn Wild Charge or anything like that. And I can't imagine, like, he just went for a Dragon Claw last time. Would a Dragon Claw kill us? Tyrantrum's pretty strong. Tyrantrum is pretty strong. We're going to stay in and go for an Ice Beam. Head Smash does not take us out. This Ice Beam will definitely be enough to kill the Tyrantrum. So he does have that Rock Head Smash combo. He's just going to forfeit after that. So, good game. Oh, he left. That's cool. We're going to go ahead and look for another battle here. See what we can do. Very happy with how Atomic Annie was performing that time. Really, really solid pivot. So we see the Abomasnow, probably Mega, Tyrantrum, Honedge, Hitmonchan. That's cool. You don't see Hitmonchan all that often. Mostly because the Smogon set is titled Do Not Use Hitmonchan. Cobalion and Tangrowth. Potential Stealth Rockers are Tyrantrum and Cobalion. I think I'm just going to lead with Rhyperior again and hope we don't bunk up like last time. He is going to lead with Cobalion, who almost definitely has either the Focus Blast or the Close Combat. We are max Special Defense. I mean, not that that says an awful lot for a Rhyperior, but I think that regardless, we are okay to set up a Stealth Rock. I'm worried Hitmonchan is almost definitely packing the Rapid Spin, so I'm worried he'll just safe switch out into Hitmonchan. Maybe it's better to Earthquake here. Because honestly, getting up our Stealth Rocks there's not much of a chance that they stick, and Earthquaking this Cobalion would be awesome. He is going to Taunt, which is great because we went for the Earthquake, doing a clean 72%. We do see the leftovers on Cobalion. That in conjunction with the Taunt makes me feel like it is almost definitely a support set. So he's probably packing, like, I think Cobalion gets Volt Switch. Does it get U-Turn as well? I don't know. I mean, nothing on his well, that's not true. Tangrowth could take a Earthquake, no problem. And he can't Volt Switch out on us. I'm just going to go for an Earthquake again. He doesn't have any Levitators. Yeah, he does go out into the Tangrowth, who resists it and takes 14%. We do see leftovers there. Does Grass resist Rock? I don't know if it resists Rock. Regardless, Tangrowth, huh? Tangrowth. I really think I gotta take Clear Smog off this Amoonguss and replace it with Sludge Bomb so I can actually like do something. I'm pretty sure we're safe to go into Reuniclus here, who is... I'm pretty sure we're safe to go into Reuniclus. I don't know that this Tangrowth can do enough. Oh my god, it has knockoff. Fuck. Has knockoff. We're in trouble. Now we did see knockoff doing under half. We did see knockoff doing under half, so I'm tempted to set up the Trick Room because now that he's knocked off our item, knockoff is going to do even less. But I mean, he also has some pretty slow Pokemon that I don't really want to contend with. This thing is Grass type, so our Psychic is not. I think we're just gonna go for the Trick Room. Oh, he puts us to sleep. All right. I mean, I guess I'm okay with that. I'd rather have Reuniclus asleep than anything else per se. I guess maybe he was predicting the switch there. Grass type. This is a problem. I don't think we have any Fire type moves on this team. Something to consider when you're team building. I think we will go out. No, he's got that knockoff. We're gonna go out into an Amoonguss. He switches out into Tyrantrum, so that's an okay switch for us. Tyrantrum might have the Ice Fang, which would be unfortunate, but at the same time, I think we're just gonna go for a Giga Drain here. He might just switch out. He's going to Dragon Dance, so he's going to try and set up on us here. Our Giga Drain does 39%, so unfortunately, I mean, see, now I'm glad I have Clear Smog, but he might just kill us if he has the Ice Fang. We are max physical defense. He might get greedy and just try to set up, which would be awesome because, again, we have the Clear Smog. This might be the only situation, well, not the only situation, but the only situation I've seen thus far where I'm glad I didn't pack the Sludge Bomb. Again, unless he just kills us right here. You could have that Head Smash. Head Smash is a really powerful move. It'd do a lot of damage. I don't want to get Head Smashed by this Tyrantrum. He's taking his time here. I guess maybe he's thinking about whether or not I'd pack the Clear Smog. He is going to miss his Head Smash, which is unfortunate for him, and we are going to get that Clear Smog off, which does little to no damage, but gets rid of the effects of that Dragon Dance. So now I think we're safe to stay in. And I want to say Giga Drain, but a Foul Play is going to do more to this Tyrantrum if he stays in with it. He's going to Head Smash and do 53%. Our Foul Play is going to do 36%. Unless that was max damage, another Head Smash will kill our Amoonguss. Though honestly, I'm not especially torn up about that. I mean, yeah. So Foul Play actually did less than Giga Drain, which is unfortunate. He's gonna Crunch, but we stay in and Giga Drain to kill this thing. So that's good for us. I guess he was maybe predicting a switch there. Into what? I'm not sure. Maybe he thought I was going to fodder off Reuniclus or something like that. Can't be sure. But we don't end up losing anybody, which is good for us. Clear Smog coming through. Let's see what he goes out into here. I mean, he has a pretty safe switch in to a Doublade. Hitmonchan works too, I guess. This thing is probably packing the Ice or Fire Punch. Our Foul Play will do pretty much nothing to it. I mean, I guess if it doesn't kill me, I'd want to put this thing to sleep. But I have the regenerator, so I don't know that it's worth just sacrificing our physical wall like that. If I think this thing is going to go for Fire or Ice Punch, Atomic Annie is a pretty safe switch, except for the fact that Hitmonchan also gets Thunder Punch, gets all the punches. All the punches. So I think we're going to go into... He probably gets knockoff as well. I think we're just going to go into Reuniclus because Reuniclus is not going to be doing very much for us this game, and I would rather save Boomer and get a safe switch into something else by sacrificing Reuniclus. He is going to go for that Ice Punch, which does 32%. We're going to go for a Psychic in case miracles happen. Nope, just going to Ice Punch and take us out, which is fine. So we see him go for the Ice Punch twice. I don't know if that means anything. We also don't see Life Orb. He could be leftovers, like supportive with Rapid Spin, or he could be choiced into Ice Punch. If he's choiced into Ice Punch, I think Clawitzer is a great switch in for us. If not, a Thunder Punch won't take us out, and a Scald will do decent damage. He could just go into Tangrowth here. No, he has the Drain Punch, which does 49%. Our Scald is going to do 41 and Burn, which is awesome. We are choice specs, so we can only go for Scald. He might just sacrifice his Hitmonchan. Well, he did 49% with the Drain Punch. It's going to do less now that he's burned, but I don't really want Atomic Annie to be the one taking that damage, so I think I'm going to go out into Doublade. He might predict us and go for the knockoff. No, he switches out into Abomasnow, which is okay for us, because I don't know that Abomasnow can do an awful lot to Schwing. He will outspeed us. We are very slow. So we could Swords Dance here. In fact, I think Swords Dance is our play. He's going to go for Blizzard, which is resisted, but still does a solid 37%. We are going to get our Swords Dance off. I think our best play here, this thing is Grass, Ice. Neither of those resist Steel, does it? Iron Head's probably our best play. Oh, it's super effect. Cool. I need to learn my type chart. We outspeed him too. So I guess it must have been a speed tie then? He goes out into Tangrowth. He's probably just going to want to knock off here, which will almost definitely kill us. I don't know that we want to save our Doublade though, because we probably speed tie with his Doublade. So Doublade on Doublade probably won't turn out all that great for us. We do have Dropkick with the knockoff to deal with the Doublade. So I'm tempted to stay in and Shadow Sneak here. Then again, what can this thing really do to our Amoonguss? What? I think we're going to go out into Amoonguss. I don't know that Doublade's going to be useful, but Amoonguss is going to take that knockoff beautifully, and of course has Regenerator, so I'm not all that worried about this stuff. Now Tangrowth could just stay in, but he knows we have the Clear Smog, which despite being weak as hell is super effective on him. So he might go into Cobalion here. He might go into Cobalion, which I don't want to hit with a Dark type move. So I kind of think I'm gonna, if I'm predicting him to switch, I kind of want to Spore. He might go into Hitmonchan. No, he goes out into the Cobalion. So our Spore is good. We put the Cobalion to sleep. The hail stops. We do see that Leftovers recovery on Cobalion. I think here our best play is to go out into Hitmonlee, who will likely outspeed a bunch of stuff. We could also go out into Doublade. Set up that late game Stealth Rocks with Rhyperior. That doesn't even sound that bad. Nah, he has the Hitmonchan running around. We're going to go out into our Dropkick here, as he just stays in with Cobalion. High Jump Kick has a 90% chance to hit. He could go right out into his Doublade, though. I'm going to High Jump Kick, as he does stay in, and we hit the High Jump Kick, so we are going to take out that Cobalion, which is great for us. I'm glad I didn't go for the knockoff there, predicting the switch. He goes into Doublade now, so we're just going to knock off. which does 42%, but takes out the Eviolite. As he goes for a Swords Dance, I guess predicting a switch. Now, an Iron Head would hurt us. An Iron Head would hurt us. I mean, as would pretty much anything this dude wants to go for. I think I'm going to go out into Amoonguss. We can't clear Smog, though, so maybe that's not the right play. Maybe it's better to go out into Heavyweight the Rhyperior. Steel's super effective on him. Oh, dear. We're in a bit of a predicament. Maybe we just stay in a knockoff. We're going to outspeed, and we're just going to stay in a knockoff. Oh my god, Shadow Sneak is enough to take us out. That's not good. That's not good at all. We're going to go out into our Amoonguss here and go for a Foul Play, which we really should have done to begin with. The Iron Head does a solid chunk of damage. Our Foul Play crits and takes him out. I don't know if the crit mattered. He was at +2 attack, and Foul Play does scale on your opponent's attack. It was also super effective. So I like to think that, oh, my opponent is disconnected. My opponent has disconnected. So I think we are just going to call it there. If you guys enjoyed this video, oh wait, we got a thing. Nope, not a thing. Okay. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a comment or like reflecting that. If you want to see more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys had fun with this. I know I did, and I hope that me being sick doesn't take away from the video too much. So yeah, have a good one, everybody.